How can beginner programmers take full advantage of AI-powered learning tools without becoming too reliant on them?
So this is a question that I think a lot of people grapple with is how do you make yourself a stronger programmer instead of outsourcing your own strength to this machine, right? So you can use these chatbots to kind of engage in what you might call a Socratic dialogue. That is, you can tell the chatbot in your prompt to ask me leading questions that test my understanding, force me to kind of think through the steps involved in the thing I'm trying to learn on my own, and you guide me there. And that can be a really efficient way to learn things quickly. I often do that when I'm working through a new machine learning paper, for instance, where the chatbot will understand it immediately, but I will say, make sure you ask me questions that are at my existing level of familiarity with whatever we're discussing that lead me towards kind of the final understanding that's in the resource. The other thing I would recommend is using it to develop additional practice questions. So if you accomplished a certain exercise, but you want to really make sure that you've got it down pat, you can tell the language model, design a few additional questions for me or test my knowledge. And oftentimes they're surprisingly capable of that as well. So yeah, I'd recommend both those things when you're actually working on your own projects, which is a great way to finalize your understanding of things. Also, just always make sure that you read the code that it generates and can narrate to yourself how it's working. That's kind of a prerequisite for everything as well.